Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi, and today is Noga, February 17th, 2023, and it's currently 8:48 a.m. pre-recorded Eastern Time. Yes, as you may know already, beloved, there are a lot of things going on out there concerning the destruction of 83. There are so much, I cannot bring all of them, not even 1% of what's going on out there, because it is too much. The Mighty One is at work. As usual, we are going to go to quite a few videos that we have in the tab. I haven't watched most of them. There are certain one of them I have watched, but then again, let us see what the Mighty One have for us as message through the angels. We will begin with the incident that happened over there in Turkey, or Turkey, or Turkey, whatever the name they choose over there. But let us watch. Okay. All right. Okay, you see the distress.
Allah'ım bu nasıl? Allah'ım.
Okay. He's screaming, "Oh my God!"
Gel. Sakin. Hey.
This thing is legit.
Aman Allah'ım ya Rabbi, Subhanallah, ya Rabbi, Allah'ım, ya Rabbi, Allah'ım, Allah'ım, sen yardım et ya Rabbi, sen yardım et Allah'ım, Ya Rabbi, içeri gir, Erkan gel içeri gir.
This is no joke. All right. Is that a bear or a woman and a child? Okay, this thing fell right behind them. Okay, the moment they left, this thing fell. Okay. They don't know which building. Those are high rises. Huh? Those are high rises. Okay, let us stop right here. Now, there is a hell of a lot more the news are not showing, okay? And there is a report that came out in Al Jazeera, which we're going to get into. They mention the Turkey authority figures, the numbers that they've been given in the news or internationally or publicly. It doesn't match what the real number, what the actual number is. Many people, of course, we do know this, 83 will never release the true numbers, because this thing happened 10 days ago. When you go in the media now, they don't even talk about it, because they do not want the people to see they are being destroyed. And it is the truth. And this is the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, plague number 5, and also number 9, which we'll go into shortly. Now, why is this thing is happening? Okay, we know for a fact all those stuff are happening because of Genesis 15 verse 13. And it happening because of you people, you so-called 83. You stole our identities. You swagger jacked our land. You lied to the world. You told the world that you were the people. You place a bunch of people in a land that is not the holy land, that is not the chosen land, that is not the people. You raise them up. You cause the whole earth to sin. A lot of people follow the so-called ish because you told them to do so, and a lot of them would have done the right thing if you did tell them that we were, or we are and still is, the true children of the light, the true star seed. But you did not. It's not by mistake, it's by design. And everything that you're seeing over there that happening over here in Turkey or Romania or over here in the fourth part, it is because of what you did. That has nothing to do with alien. That has nothing to do with the so-called elites have up or CERN or some kind of huge device they can use. They do not have this type of power. They can't do none of that. Those people are powerless. If they could, they would have stopped. They would have done it to us only, and they would have stopped what you see going over there in Turkey. They can't. They cannot. They don't have this technology. Now, why? Again, biblically speaking, and a prophecy term, if this is a real good term, Genesis 15, verse 13. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Again, what 83 have done, beloved, they edit the whole Bible. They took all the specificity, oh boy, specificity. They took all the specificity out of the Bible. Okay, anything that could specify, anything that would make something specific, like this is exactly what I'm talking about. They remove them and they replace them by they, theirs, that, and them. Okay, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that, okay, another that is not theirs. Okay, which land? It is not theirs. Which people? Is it the seed or the people that swagger jack the land? And shall serve them. Who shall serve who? Who is them? And they shall afflict them. Who's they? Is the children going to afflict the? They made it. They remove everything. But we do know through our studies, this is talking about us when those people come against us on our land and stole everything, murder a bunch of us and kill us for 400 years, 1619, 2019, 1617, 2017, 1618, 2018. No matter where you want to put it, this thing is done. It is over. That is why destruction is coming slowly but surely upon those people. All right. And the next verse, which is where we at in prophecy right now, Genesis 15 verse 14. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. And what you see happening over there in Turkey, they were part of the nation that we did serve, and the mighty one is judging them. You see, you so-called white folks or Edomites or whatever, whoever joining unto you, especially the two-third and the skin folk, you will suffer the same fate. It's not like you're going to get away with this or you somehow going to go to Mars and the destruction won't find you there, because the Most High don't know where Mars is. The angel have no idea where Mars is. You just decided you can up on the back of Elon Musk and then head on to Madim. This is not going to happen. You can't go anywhere. You can't go out of space. You can't go inside of the earth. You can't go hide in your bunkers and you can come and stay with us. You are a rat trap in a fiery cage. You can run around, but at the end, you're going to be desecrated. This thing that you see going over there in Turkey, it is because the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham is happening. The mighty one is judging you, and it's judging all the so-called Gentiles with the black judge. Well, you heathens, with the black judge. Now, this is the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, of course, and in this earthquake, okay, everything is rolled up into one in there. And the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, which everything is rolled into one, you can see, you can see the sorrow is in there, and they had a fire over there in Turkey, okay, pestilence, because of all those dead bodies that you have, and the stench, the smell, the odor, the foul odor, it will create it other things, it will create it the stench, okay, the famine. All right, your food is stuck. Remember, all those people that were in Turkey, you had the so-called survivalist in there. You had the so-called off-grade folks. Remember, a few years, not even a few years, in 2022, or almost a year or and a half, or 6 months ago, that Dabu 7 had released a video concerning the survivalists over there in Turkey. The government had to come and arrest a bunch of them because they were buying everything. They were stocking up on everything because the greed is going to go down, this is going to happen, and all that. So those people buying all those food, and they store them in their houses like that, and then the earthquake happened, the whole place collapsed and pancake and press those food, and it's no good. There's nothing you can do. So you're going to be famished. All right. Destruction, which is number 5, destruction by earthquake. Okay. And the sword. People will kill each other over there for food, for things. There will be war. They already have a war over there in Syria. Okay. They will have other people, swagger jack people, breaking into their little place they have left and steal everything that they have. Okay, increase of hail and snow, and as you can see here, okay, you can see the snow. Let me see if I can enlarge this. All right, you can see the snow. They are running through the snow. Let's play this video again.
Ya Rabbi içeri gir içeri gir. Tamam gel içeri gir.
Okay, this woman, right, watch her here. She just moved, and then this thing just dropped. This thing just dropped. It would have killed her. Watch out. You see the snow? Of course, when you're talking about the snow, the hailstorm, we're talking about the weather. All right, so, and again, like we said, it's all rolling into one. Wild beasts will be their grave. Wild beasts will attack those people. More pestilence and hunger. They would change the destruction. More war, more earthquakes going to come. Okay, so now we identify why this thing is going on over there in Turkey all over the world. Let us keep on moving, beloved. Okay, all right, so there you go. All right, they don't know which building. Could it be this one? Could it be that one? It's the one in the back. Is this one over there? Is that one over here? Okay, let me put this down. Look at this, okay? You don't see that in the media, all right? You know what? For the sake of this video, let me just enlarge it. All right? Let's watch this again. Oh, nah, this one. That one. Okay? This is a high-rise building, beloved. Okay? A high-rise building. Okay, those people are in great fear. Now, that's an aftershock, okay? This guy was driving and then it happened. You see how it happened? It stopped. Because whenever earthquake happened, it sent a small electromagnetic pulse. All car, they're going to stop. Now you don't know which building that are going to drop. You look left, right, you don't know which one. See, people are running, you don't know which one. Is it this one right here? I'm looking, this thing drop, and then it's the one in the back. Is the one over there? Is the one on the left? You know, it's unpredictable. Okay, look at this. Is it this building? It's that one. Okay, all right, it fell over. You see how those people are scrambling and they are in great look at this dude. Like, what the hell is going on? Because you see, because that's not what they were expecting. And beloved, what they were expecting is that thing even recording, man. Because if this is not recording, it is all right. It is recording. They were not expecting this. What they were expecting, beloved, was Jacob's trouble. That's what the entire world bet on. Jacob's trouble. All of them. They are well aware about Jacob's trouble. They call it a race war. They're well aware of that. They were going to band together and come in the hood and destroy us. That's what they had in their mind, because that's what the camp and the church and all the other organizations, secret society, which is not so secret at all. I don't even know why you people are calling yourself secret society. There's nothing secret about you. You swagger jack our stuff, and then you call it secret society. You're over there trying to well, you never taught anything. You're trying to teach each other something that don't belong to you, something that is not bind in your DNA. So that's why you see those people are confused out there, because that's not what they were expecting. Okay. All right. That's great distress right here, man. Okay. All right. They are cursing. Okay. That's why you cannot hear it. They are cursing out. Because in situation like that, you get frustrated, man. Okay. Okay, it's happening again. Look, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, this the whole place fell. No, this is screaming, oh my God. Look at this, beloved. This is no joke, man. This is no joke. Okay, oh my God, my God is greater. Oh, God is great. And they are cussing out. Okay, now I don't even know which building's going to fall. Is it this one or is it that one? What's going on? That's like aftershock, brethren. Okay, they don't show this in the media, all right? Which one? Which? Okay, it's that one over there. Oh, man, look at this. Look at this. Because when those things drop, they send huge boulders of blocks. Ooh. Oh, man, that. Okay. Okay. Watch the car. Watch this car right there. Watch this person. Oh, man. I think it hit her. Oh, man, that's bad. Oof. I think the rock hit her. Let's play this at very slow speed. Is it fast? No, that's fast. Let's play it at the slowest speed we can get. So mute that. Okay. Let's mute that. All right. Now let's pay attention to that. Is it a woman? Okay. Right here, there is somebody crossing. Okay, I think it's her. She's crossing. Is that her right there? No, that's her. Those two people, and then the boulder came in. Bam. Oh, the boulder hit them. Oh, that's bad, man. Okay, that's bad. Okay, is it this building? Is it this building? You can hear the crack. Ooh. This is no joke. This is no joke, man. You can hear the crackling. Can't hear the screaming, man. It's great distress right here, man. Great dismay. A lot of anger. Okay, that's the aftershock. That's live. That's the aftershock. Okay, while they were trying to rescue those people. Okay. All right, which building? Yellow one, the white one, which one? The yellow one. See, this is how powerful the mighty one is, man. And the building next to it just still stand. Is it? Okay. They ask for prayers, you know. Okay. Is it this building? Which one? Which one? Oh boy. There you go. All right, this is no joke, man. This is judgment right there. Okay, screaming, oh my God, oh my God. God is great, God is great. Okay. I think they get one survivor. No, they are running. Okay. That's the thing, that's the confusion, beloved. You don't know which buildings. You can hear the crackling, but you don't know where it's coming from. Okay? You don't know where. They are looking everywhere. Which one? And then it was like right behind him. Okay? This is a terrible thing. You can hear the screaming. You can hear the sorrow. You can hear the pain. This dude is crying. Okay? They are crying because this is okay, which building?
Allah! Allah Ekber!
Oh my God. Okay, that was the green building.
Allah Ekber!
All right. So the Turkish people were killing a bunch of and beating the Haitians over there. And this thing happened in Haiti. The area this destroyed the most called Haiti because you guys were mistreated the so-called the Haitian over there. Okay, let me see if I can get a video all over. Okay, the whole building split. All right, this is no joke, man. All right, look at this. Those are the cam feed. All right. You see how the building fell? And look at this dude. It's like, what the hell? They are so confused. They don't know what's going on. Like, what happened? Why is this thing is going on? Why is it happening to us?
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله.
This is a terrible thing.
فيك شيء ستة.
Okay, this one
فيك
got
شيء
hurt.
ستة. فيك شيء قومي.
Okay, she got hurt. This is a terrible thing.
ست بعدين خلينا نفتح الباب بعدين.
And we are trapped. It's a terrible thing.
korkmayın. Bir şey yok. Abi tamam bitti. يا ست قومي يا ست ما بشيء حول قومي يا أمي تعالي انزلي يا أمي
يا ابو قوم انزلي
عايشة اعطونا عائشة تعال تعال عندي يا عمري ما
This is real, son.
تعال عندي يا قلبي يا قلبي ما في شيء
Tell them everything gonna be all right. We're gonna be okay. All right. Did they get out? I assume. Is it this building? Is it? It looks like it. Yep, it is. So the whole place collapsed. All right. It won't feel good if something like that happened to you. Let's see if we can get the Haitian over there in Turkey, what they were doing to them. All right, I find this video. Let me see.
Fait 12 heures de temps et 6 jours sur 7 et ou pas qu'à même gagner $20 américains par jour. Au contraire, c'est $15 pour 12 heures de temps de travail dans le pays.
Okay, so he said the Haitians over there, they were making them working 12 hours a day for 6 days, and they give them $15 for the whole day. Okay, $15 a day. You can't even earn $20 a day. Okay, they made you work. The thing is, what they do, once they landed over there in Turkey, they can't go back. They just enslave them and they beat them, they kill them. That's what they do over there in Turkey.
Si vous voyez un monde aux États-Unis, Canada, la France, qui peut vous aider, vous ne pouvez pas vivre là-dessus du tout. Or, on fait 13 heures de temps pour travailler par jour. Vous ne pouvez pas travailler pour $20. Bon, si tout le monde même quand vraiment compliqué, je dis, Timon, maman, qui est là pour travailler, j'avais dit tout le bagage ici moi-même. Je vais faire une soirée, je vais tout matin. La journée après, je vais tout soirée encore.
Okay, so he said, I went and work like the whole day and then I had to work the whole night. So that's what you people were doing over there. You were killing our people. You are killing our people and you are brutalizing them, enslaving them, because that's what you always been doing. And you think you will get away with it. All right. And there was a young Haitian man. They find him hanging. And the police say he hanged himself. Okay, they say he hanged himself, but he didn't. Well, we know he didn't. They took a bunch of them. They did a lot of stuff to our women over there and to our men. And then the Mighty One did this to you. Okay, he did this to you. All right, this is why things like that happen in Turkey. That's what you people. Okay, they are robbing this place too, man. You know, collapse. That's why the Mighty One did this to you. You people, that's why he destroy all your business, because why? You were hiring our people. Well, not even hiring, you enslaved our people. You give them like $10, $15 for 12 hours of working. You barely pay them $1 an hour. Okay? You barely pay them $1 an hour. You make them work day and night. All right, you enslave them, you beat them, you kill them, you rape them, you rob them, you refuse to release them so they can go back to their land. Okay, and then you're expecting those things to go ahead and without any repercussion, because you've been doing that for a while now. You see it going around the world, and people do everything that they can to us, and nothing ever happened to them up until now. It destroy all your businesses, destroy all of it, all your buildings over there, destroy them. All right, because that's what you people have been doing. Okay, which building is it? The one in the middle? Oh, there we go. It was. Okay. This is the reason why this is happening over there. All right. All those home collapse. because of what you've been doing to the children of the mighty one and all those stuff that you did in the past. Okay, there you go. The confusion. They don't know which building is it. Okay, all right. The earthquake is still happening. All right, people are leaning on their cars. They are leaning on each other. The mud, the icy snow muddy around because of the houses that break down. Okay, this is the aftershocks. All right, you people are not innocent. This is straight judgment. Which buildings? Is it this one? Is it that one? Is it this one over there? Which one is it? Okay. It was a building behind. All right. That's what you people deserve. Oh, it is this building right here. Okay. You people have done horrible things to the children of the mighty one, and that's why this thing happened to you. Excuse me. The so-called media, they don't say anything about stuff like that. They don't show how you're mistreating and killing our people. They don't show how you're raping and murdering our people over there. And silence. And you think like our God, our Almighty Father won't say anything about that? You never say the things that you've done to us in the past when we were ruling all over the world. And then that's why all those stuffs are happening over there. You folks are not saying anything. You just act like this is natural disaster. That's not what that is, okay? This is a plague, of course, number 5, destruction by earthquake. And, of course, the sword is going to be followed through. Whoever survived the earthquake will die in the war. Whoever survived the war will die in a fire. Whoever survived the fire will die by the famine. Whoever survived the famine will die by execution. You will be utterly destroyed. That is the truth. All right, let us keep on moving.
Dolphins were being seen nearby.
A 16-year-old girl died after being attacked by a shark.
She was with friends on the river. They were on jet skis. There was possibly a pod of dolphins were being seen nearby. And the young female jumped in the water to swim nearby the dolphins.
It happened in a river in Perth, Australia. The girl was pulled from the water with critical injuries and died shortly after.
Some life-preserving measures were put on the female, but unfortunately she was pronounced deceased at the scene. The investigation is still ongoing. It is very, very early stages.
Yeah. Investigation still going for a shark attack in a river. Interesting, Australia. I love this place. I love Australia. It's very weird. Yeah. So wild beasts. Oh, okay.
However, all indications by witness accounts is that it appears to be a shark-related incident.
The last deadly shark attack in Western Australia was in 2021. More than 100 different species of sharks live in the water there, but bull sharks are often spotted upriver.
It is unusual for a shark to be that far down the river. But again, we're relying on the experts.
It's not unusual. It is because of plague number 7. You know, wild beasts will be their graves. You are going to see those attacks. They are going to be a lot more common. They're going to happen a lot more often, which they've been, but the media, they don't report it like that. They simply said, oh, it's an isolated attack and once in a blue moon and stuff, but that's not what that is. It happened too many times and all the time. Okay, so we will leave this video here. Times and time, we're gonna take a little out of it. Okay. All right. The whole place is completely destroyed. The media won't show this part. They will just show you the rescue, how they rescued 2 or 3 people. and millions of them are no more. Look at this high-rise building, just collapsing. You know, not to mention the amount of snows that were on top of those things. Okay, look at this thing. Look at this. This dude is pissed off, man. You know. All right, things it take those people years to build. The mighty one destroyed it in a mere second. This is no joke. Right? All right, this dude fall and then stay on the ground. It is very bad. Okay. Dude is praying God, man. Is it this building? Yes. Got this. All right, they were reporting live, and this thing happened. Like we said before, this thing happened at 4 a.m. This is the aftershock. The main thing happened at 4 a.m. when people were asleep. Okay.
Continuous survivors suffer in frigid cold weather.
Oh man, that's not. I accidentally took out the other video. But anyway, so this is when this thing happened. Okay, that was 10 days ago. We're going to watch it, and then we're going to go back to CVS and see what they say about it in the present time, if they even have anything to say about it.
The death toll has now passed 5,000 in Monday's devastating series of earthquakes that struck parts of Turkey and Syria.
Now this morning, desperate rescue efforts continue as survivors suffer in frigid cold weather there. CBS 2's Elijah Westbrook joins us live from the newsroom with the latest. Elijah.
Well, Chris and Mary, the devastation on the ground is really taking its toll. Take a look. Here's new video we've gathered overnight of what's taking place in the Middle East. Survivors crying out for help from within mountains of debris as crews work through frigid temperatures, plus rain and snow. Workers carefully pulling away giant slabs of concrete you see there while reaching for bodies as desperate families brace themselves, waiting for news regarding their loved ones. Here locally, we're seeing communities coming together and finding ways to support the victims.
We reached out to the Turkish Consul General and the Turkish ambassador. Both of them relayed the following message. Okay. They need help with search and rescue. They really do. So that would mean a task force 1 would have to be activated here.
Many governments around the world are rushing to dispatch aid, personnel, and equipment to help rescue efforts. The U.S. is coordinating immediate assistance to NATO member Turkey, including teams that are expected to support the search for survivors. We've learned in California nearly 100 firefighters, structural engineers, and trained dogs are being sent to Turkey.
Then this dude name is Elijah, okay? And funny enough, well, I'm not gonna go into the whole Elijah is coming, of course, you know, and they all, that's what CBS is it PBS or CBS? Well, CBS is talking about. That was 10 days ago. Let's double check and see what's going on now. If they have any recent video about it, any talk. One person critically hurt in Queens fire. New York City officers hurt in crash. U-Haul truck rampage victim speaks to CBS. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Man charged with attempted murder. You know, Bruce Willis is diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia. Again, like we said, you're going to see all those celebrities keep coming out there and saying, "Oh, I'm sick. I gotta retire," or you know, if I die, just say that frontal thing, take me out. But that's not what that is. So now, as you can see, beloved, they don't have that thing. They don't have anything about Turkey. Okay, All right. All right. They don't say anything about that. This dude look like Dave Chappelle anyway. Sayapov. Watch this. Hang on.
Emotional testimony today from the families of victims killed in the terror attack on the West Side bike path. Sayfullah Saipov was convicted of killing 8 people and injuring a dozen others in 2017. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor has an update from federal court.
Okay. That was in Canada, right? When did this happen? Well, that was 2017. Kill 8 people. What was it? Was it in Canada?
Where jurors will decide if he gets the death penalty.
As a child, 23-year-old Nicholas Cleves learned to ride a bicycle near the Hudson River. Today, jurors were shown a photo of his lifeless body on that bike path. His mother told the court, "Excruciating pain consumed me and has never left since." She continues to live in the West Village apartment she shared with her son and has left his room as is, his Halloween costume still laid out for that evening. She spoke to him just before the attack on the phone. "I'll see you in a few minutes," he said. She described the frantic search at various hospitals to try to find him when he never showed. Through tears, Lena Ferrucci told the court about her airport goodbye to her father, Hernan. "I didn't hug him. I said it's just 1 week." Her mother testified this was her husband's first ever flight, and he worried about how the family would manage while he was away with 9 other friends from Argentina on a trip to New York City. She said, "But it wasn't just going to be the week, it was going to be the rest of our lives." In addition to hearing about the impact of the loss of each of the 8 victims, jurors are listening to the prosecution argue in favor of a sentence of death because they say Sayfullah Saipov remains a danger. A Bureau of Prisons employee testified Tuesday Saipov was upset one day about an overnight officer keeping him awake, so he covered the camera in his cell and said he was, quote, "not uncovering the camera until his head is chopped off." She told the court she was scared about what he might do that day or the next. The defense countered on cross-examination that nothing ever happened that day or the next, and that if she was scared, she had multiple security options. Much like the liability phase of the trial, the defense has not been cross-examining any survivors or families of victims. They do plan to call family members of Saipov to argue for life in prison, not death. Outside of federal court in Lower Manhattan, Alice Gaynor.
So this is the American justice system, or this is 83 system. This guy killed 8 people, run them over, and then you're looking for life for him, you know, just like Nicolas Cruz killed all those people and they give him life. He's still alive because you don't do this to your own. All right, let's keep on moving.
She's carried to a waiting ambulance. The crowd celebrates.
All right.
248 hours after a catastrophic earthquake shook southern Turkey, the miracles don't stop. This is 17-year-old Elena Olmez, rescued this morning from the rubble of a building in the Turkish city of Kahramanmaraş. She's carried to a waiting ambulance. The crowd celebrates with applause. At the local university hospital, Elena smiles as she tells reporters how she survived the 11 days. "I'm fine, thank you," she says. "I had nothing with me. I just tried to pass the time."
Çok şükür, bin şükür dualarımızın karşılığı oldu Aleyna.
For family members, Elena's rescue is an answered prayer. But for many other families in Kahramanmaraş, the desperate search continues. One of the missing, 11-year-old Hedayet Ella Göksu. Her grandparents waiting for news from rescue workers all day and into the night. "My hands are tied," she says. "I want to find my granddaughter even if I freeze to death here waiting."
And that's what happened. And you people, you have done terrible things to our beloved brothers and sisters. And now you just sit down, you're looking at your granddaughters, your daughters, your son, they all no more because of the stuff that you've been doing. That's the sorrow over there.
Back at the university hospital, doctors get ready to send Elena to a bigger hospital in the capital city of Ankara. As she's moved, a reporter calls out, "Elena, you'll be great. We love you. All of Turkey loves you very much today." Matt Bradley, NBC News, Turkey.
That's NBC. That was 10 hours ago. So after 11 days, they found this young girl. She survived. Her name is Elena. Okay, what does Elena mean? What does the name Elena means?
According to Baby Center, Italian and Spanish form of Helen, which is from the Greek Helena meaning torch or light, or Selene meaning moon.
Children of the light, the torch. We are the children of the light. We are the fire. We are the torch bearer. We bring the light unto them. After 11 days. Okay. Good then. Good. Let's keep on moving. Oh.
This is a...
Yeah, that's the whole thing with Bruce Willis. We're gonna get like 1 minute of it and then we're moving on. There we go.
The family of actor Bruce Willis says his condition is advancing. The family released a statement today saying he's been diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, which affects behavior, speech, and language. There's currently no cure or treatment for FTD. For more now, let's bring in Dr. Leah Kroll, who's a neurologist at Temple Health in Philadelphia. Doctor, thank you so much for your time tonight. In a family statement, they said that many of us have never heard of the disease that Bruce Willis has. Talk to us more about what FTD is.
We're going to stop right here. Now, as you can see, Justin Bieber and all the other fellows, they have rare disease, like super rare, because they're celebrities. They cannot have normal disease like diabetes and heart attack, but they have like super rare disease. You know, you can't, you never heard of. They have to bring expert coming over there, doctor from University of Harvard. I don't know what university this one came from, but they have to bring those doctors coming over there and explain to you, because we are stupid. Like, hey, you stupid, sit down, let this doctor tell you how rare this thing is. You cannot figure it out because the blessing is over. Those people, there's nothing they can do. Okay, now you got Chris Hemsworth, Justin Bieber, Celine Dion, Bruce Willis, what else? We got a bunch of them just come out of this year. I'm sick. And all the diseases that we have, they are very rare. And I will die. You can die from it. But when I die, just say the disease killed me. Okay, don't say the blessing is over. I know about it and, you know, I'm out of here. Nah. Yeah, whatever, man. We don't want you expert words. How long we are into these things. There we go. All right, let's keep on moving. Wait, I opened a beat. Did I have a beat here? No. Let's see, what do we have in here? I have a lot things. Which beat would I play? What about confinement? I don't know anything about this beat. I don't even know if it will play. I don't remember those beats. It's been a while.
Thanks for having me tonight. You know, FTD is one of the more rare forms of dementia. It represents overall only about 10% of dementia cases. So a lot of people haven't heard of it. And the other reason people haven't heard of it is it can be very tricky to diagnose because its most prominent symptoms are actually behavioral. So in addition to cognitive impairment, these patients may develop dramatic personality changes. They may develop compulsive or impulsive behaviors. They may be inappropriate at times. They may be apathetic.
No confinement sounds like that. That's it. All right, then let me take another one. Endurance. Energy. Ephod. Fear not. Let me take a random one. Furious. Fringes. Let me take Furious. I don't even know how this thing sounds. Is it good? Ah, there's an echo here. Yeah. All right. We're probably going to use this. If anything, call for that. Thank you, doctor. Well, they don't give the name. We don't care. So what's going on here?
Local 10 News starts right now.
And right now at 5:30, a crime alert in Dania Beach, where BSO deputies are trying to track down a man who was caught on camera attacking a man while screaming anti-Semitic slurs.
Local 10's Cody Weddle is live with the video detectives want you to see. Cody.
And I've been speaking to people in this community. They say this is a pretty diverse area, notably with a significant Jewish population. And as you said there, BSO believes it was anti-Semitism that sparked this attack. It's a blow that the Broward County Sheriff's Office says came accompanied with an anti-Semitic slur. Watch again as the man in the yellow hat knocks the man on the bike to the ground with one punch. The man then charges towards the person again. Deputies say the victim was speaking on the phone in Hebrew, which may have provoked the attack. They now want your help finding this man. Broward County Crime Stoppers offering a $5,000 reward. The man last seen in the video in that white plaid button-down shirt with a blue shirt underneath. The incident happened on February 7th around 5:30 on Sterling Road in Dania Beach, outside of several vehicle maintenance shops. Moments after, that man captured on cell phone video arguing with people who confronted him after the incident. The man on the bicycle suffered multiple injuries that sent him to the hospital. And so if you have any information that could help BSO track down this man, and if you're interested in that $5,000 reward, you can call Broward County Crime Stoppers at 954.
Yeah, so what happened here, they just assume he attacked the fellow because he was Ish and he was speaking Hebrew. And how the hell did this happen? You tell me, because you can clearly see. Let me get the video. You can look at the video.
It's a blow that the Broward County Sheriff's Office
said. The guy was coming. How could you even hear conversation from this distance? From that, the guy was talking Hebrew on his phone. And how does he? Let's play this video in slow motion. Let's see what we can get here. All right, let's play the video in slow motion. All right. Okay. Now, look at this dude. He doesn't have his phone in his ear. He doesn't. How you riding a bike and your phone is in your ear, even though the phone was on speaker? Whoops. Okay. He's driving. He's riding the bike. How did this dude hear the conversation and know that he attacked him because he was speaking Hebrews? All right. This is the dude over there, and then he just punched the guy. He didn't even punch the dude. He pushed him. The guy just fell and stuff. It could be a personal attack. It could be this dude just out of his mind. That has nothing to be whatever they are trying to say out there. That's not what that is, man. You people always, man, look for a way like, yo, this is equivalent to slavery. I'm suffering just like you guys now. Get out of here.
Food shopping in public.
All right, then. So, this one is quite tragic, but you are seeing and hearing this all the time. And let's keep on moving.
Last night at 6:22 p.m., we received a frantic call that a 3-year-old had shot themselves from a residence in the 2400 block of Nectarine. At approximately 6:29, our first deputy arrived on scene, Deputy Logan Daniels, who began to administer CPR to the 3-year-old. And it was obvious at that point in time that the 3-year-old had it did expire. The 3-year-old was then transported by evac to Advent Health in DeLand, and our investigation was underway. There's some stuff that we can't tell you because the father of the 3-year-old is a state correctional officer. Therefore, there are things that I can't release about the family. I can tell you that the weapon that the 3-year-old got his hands on was stored in the nightstand next to the bed. It's a Canex 9mm firearm that was discharged once. The second firearm inside of the house was a Glock that was on top of the refrigerator. There is a safe in the bedroom. The safe is inoperable. So we're looking into how long that safe has been inoperable. DCF is clearly involved. There's parental supervision that has to be administered while they're with their other children. There were 3 children in the house. The sister who was watching them was 16. And there's another boy, the brother was 8, and the little guy was 3. The parents had left the house to go food shopping at Publix and left the 16-year-old in charge. And somehow, we don't know exactly how, but the little guy got into the bedroom, got into the drawer, and discharged the firearm once. This is a picture of the firearm that was used. There's questions about charging that you're going to get into. We're going to hand you copies of the law. When any minor child is accidentally shot by another family member, no arrest shall be made subject to this subsection prior to 7 days after the shooting. With any respect to any parent or guardian of the deceased minor, the investigating officer shall file all findings and evidence with the state attorney's office with respect to violations of this subsection. The state attorney shall evaluate such evidence and take the appropriate action. Then we have safe storage of firearms, which is section 790.174. And basically it says, shall keep the firearm in a secure locked box or container or in a location which a reasonable person would believe to be secure or shall secure with...
Anyway, so you hear this thing happen all the time. Last year, we had a mother. She was into a Zoom meeting interviewing for a job, and her toddler took a gun and shot her in the head while she was doing the quote-unquote the Zoom meeting. A lot of people, they left their guns lying around, and sometimes they put the gun in a safe place and the child found it. It depends on what kind of judgment you're under, but this happens all the time. There's nothing we can do or say about it. It's just give the mighty one praise and glory, because of course this is plague number 9, execution by the sword right there, and you see a bunch of toddlers are literally killing their parents and they're killing themselves. Okay, then again, let's take a little bit of that video. Okay, crazy thing. Crazy.
Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber, evler gitti. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber.
It's just screaming. Oh my God, oh my God. God is good, God is good, God is good. God is good. Okay, that's the earthquake, brethren. That's the aftershock, you know. That's the aftershock.
Çalışması yapan ekipler de bu noktada. Evet, bina yıkılıyor şu anda. Bir bina daha yıkıldı. Evet, yan tarafında. Arama kurtarma ekipleri de o noktadan şimdi uzaklaşıyorlar. Bina geriye doğru
Crazy.
yıkıldı.
All right, we'll stop right here and keep on moving over there. All right. So,
a meteorite slammed into the ground in South Texas last night. You could hear the boom and see birds fly from this home camera. Today, local and federal authorities are searching for the space rock west of McAllen. Residents described windows rattling and an earthquake-like shake. National Weather Service says it was bright enough for its satellites to detect it, and the pilots of 2 aircraft reported sightings.
Okay, not only the pilots recorded sighting, we have a sister. Let me get the email right quick. Okay, that's oh boy. All right, that's the email that I received from the beloved student. Student, attach all the pictures I snapped after the sonic boom heard and reported on Thursday. Also, they are coming in successions. Watch South Texas feel loud shaking boom from Famine video. Okay, that's the picture. Let's get the picture that the beloved is sending unto us. Okay, this is one of the image. All right, the beloved snap. This is another one, and then this is this. That's right after the image, the boom, the loud boom. Oh my, I gotta stop this thing. Is that what that is? Yeah. All right. So let's put it right there. There we go. It's good now. So that's the image after the boom. All right. Now listen, beloved. Those things are not meteor, whatever that those people are trying to say. Those are boom tube. The soldiers are getting their cloak. You cannot see them. All right. You cannot see those things. They are coming here. They are cloak. All right. And that's one of our beloved. It happened again, beloved. Let me say this: if you ever found one of those meteor, if it's a meteor, do not give it to the so-called authority. Keep this thing for yourself. This is like you just find a gold mine. If you ever heard a meteor or asteroid landed anywhere, take it home. Take this, call Big Levi, give it to me. They always show you in the movies, like, you know, all those things, like the movie The Blob. Okay, they always say, like, you know, they'll show you if anything like that ever occurred, not to go near it because it's gonna be alien. They're looking for a host body and stuff like that. That's Hollywood garbage. If you ever find one of those racks, or if you don't have one, you can gift it to your beloved brother. I'll be glad to take one from you. Okay? All right? Those are people over there in Texas that saw this. All right? You can see this thing right there. This is not a bird. Okay? Am I the only one that can see this, or is it in my screen? It's not in my screen. Okay? You can see this object right here. Okay? All right, you can see this object right here, shaped like a chariot. Okay, shaped like a chariot right there. All right, I can't zoom anymore. This is not an airplane nor a bird. You can see in the other pictures, it's not there. Okay, it's not in this one. It's not. It's in this one. It's not in that one. Okay, it's nowhere else except in this one. All right. Another sister sent me a video where they are talking about a massive incoming CMEs that's going to affect radio in the next 2-3 days. So I believe it should be here tomorrow or the next few days. Last time this happened, YouTube glitch, and that's when we find out we had over 2.88 million subscribers. Okay. All right, so that's what it is. And you can see the chariot. I'm not making this up, okay? This is from one of our beloved sisters or brothers that sent this to us. All right? We are not making this up, man, okay? I will be posting this. Well, this should be already posted on the quote-unquote community page, which we highly recommend, beloved, to check our community pages. Let's show you how to do that. Okay, we are not making this up. We're not trying to get views or anything like that. This is the truth. This is facts. All right. Okay. Oh, Turkey. Let me see. Turkey quick. Most building built before 1999 code. Now they are coming after the so-called the people that did the buildings and stuff. Okay. Should we take this? We already talked about that. You know what? Let's take that and see what the expert going to say.
The sound barrier and shaking the ground in Mission, Texas. The American Meteor Society confirms a meteor was seen and heard across much of deep South Texas. KENS 5 reporter and meteorologist Jeremy Baker with more on where that chunk of rock may have landed.
First, we need to make one thing clear, the difference between a meteor and a meteorite. A meteor is a fireball in the sky that burns up in the atmosphere. A meteorite is one that actually strikes the ground. Here's another angle from another camera taken at 5:25 p.m. You see the ground shake and hear the sonic boom. As of now, the American Meteor Society says the terminal point of the fireball, or where it burned out, was about 10 miles southeast of Nuevo Laredo. As more reports come in, that location could change. They also said there's a good chance meteorites survived from this fireball and hit the ground somewhere. This is based on the boom reports and also the GLM recordings. It is usually many fragments and not a single stone. The meteor was even picked up by the GOES lightning mapper, which usually picks up light-producing optics like lightning.
And the way we check here at the Weather Service is, was there a thunderstorm nearby in the vicinity? And the answer for the night or the evening of February 15th was clearly no.
Even though it is rare to witness these events outside of meteor showers, they happen all of the time.
In Texas alone, since January, there's been more than 90 reports of different kinds of sightings.
The incident exciting enough for what the
Well, tell you Texans over there, minus our people, this is not a good omen for you. There's great judgment that are coming upon Texas in the next few days or few weeks. It's not going to be pretty.
Exciting enough for what the HTV store hopes is a boom in business.
Last night when it all happened, we kind of think the same, my sister and I, and we were like, hey, this would be...
You know, this is quite nice. Let me enlarge this. You can see behind this woman right there, you know, and with the word touchdown, with Iron Man, Wolverine, one of the X-Men, Venom with the black suit, with the symbiotic, Captain America with the vibranium shield. I mean, you can't make this up. You can't make none of this up, okay? Iron Man, you know, our people. Wolverine and X-Men, the X-Gene, our people. You know, Venom with the black goo around him, which is the black symbiotic, which is, we can actually do this. Like Venom, we can use the melanin to do all those things. It's just... we haven't done enough meditation, you know, enough and other things. But that's once we get into this, because that's what we are studying, okay? That's what we are studying through our private class, how to perform those things, and they can be performed. Now, for those of you, I just read the email right now that the sister or brother sent unto us. I'm assuming it's a brother. And once you want to check our community page, you just, well, I do
Shalom,
this.
beloved.
I do this, but you don't have to do that. You just go to the channel. There are multiple tabs. What YouTube does right now, what they did, they didn't have to have a live tab. The reason why they put the live tab, okay, they could have put the live right here or at the next before the video, is because they want to hide our lives. Too many people are watching them. So once you want to come live, you're going to have to go to the live. If you go to videos, you're going to see the latest video that we made, which was 2 weeks ago, and the dropping continue, talking about the Samaritan, the whole thing. All right. But you have to go to live. You will see our latest live. Okay. You will see this is the upcoming live that we're going to have on the 13th. Okay. You're going to see the latest live. On the 17th, you're probably watching this on the 20th, Sunday. Sunday is going to be the 19th. You're probably watching this the 19th. You're probably watching this the 18th and 19th, and or even 17th if you're a member. So you're going to see the latest video, the latest live you're going to see here, because they hide them. They do this to hide our videos. Now, again, times on time, you need to come to the community post and check our post, okay? All right? This is members only. We're not going to read this because it's for members. All right? And this is the lesson, okay? Step 2, magical schooling of the soul and body. So you see this? What you're seeing here is actually, quote unquote, a suit, a body that you can get in. Okay, this is, you know, this is our guardian angel. We are talking to them, looking at them. All right, this is a brother looking at his guardian angel. All right, let me just put this a little bit closer. There we go, like this. All right, you can see this brother looking at his guardian angel, trying to. There we go. Is that? Yeah, that's better. Okay, you can see this sister, you know, talking to his guardian and her guardian angel. Ah, really? Man, this internet is really something. Yeah, I guess I got too many tabs open. Anyway, this is remember. All right, this sister talking to a guardian angel. You can actually make your body like this through the studying we are studying right now. This is a version of you. Okay, sister talking to her guardian angel, a brother staring at his guardian angel. He's teaching him how not to fear none. Okay, all right. This sister talking to her guardian angel, and she's teaching her how not to fear and stuff like that. You can actually shifting your body into this, just like you hear those Gentiles are shifting into the reptilian. You can actually do the same thing. Okay, this is members only. A lion eating a son. Let me see what else we have there. A lion eating another son. The Lion of Judah. Okay, a brother looking at himself, you know, how he can shift himself and make himself like a colossus stuff. Okay, this is actually a brother looking at his own self. He can shift like this and make his body like that become impervious. Okay, this is the meeting that we have on Saturday, the Zoom meeting. The sister that's going to talk about alien and you know, UFO depiction of an angel. You know, this brother looking at a suit that he can actually get into, you know. Of course, we call them angels, okay, a sister angel, and a UFO, so to speak, a chariot, okay, all right. Angel, brother, fiery angel, okay, a sister angel, a chariot with a city on top of it, landing in the city, pick up the people, and left. Okay, let me see this. That's the study we are doing out there. This is a Lebanonite. A Lebanonite is a Monday person, a Lunarian, a woman that was born on Monday. This is let me see. Is this a Shemeshite? Yeah, Shemeshite. This is a Zedekite woman with the blue in there. The warrior class. What else? Okay, this is one of the random picture generated. Okay, you can shift your body into this, make it look exactly like that, and stuff like this. So, okay, our brethren can do things like that. Remember the whole thing that happened in Brazil? I believe a sister sent this. I was able to capture the lightning strike through screen capture, Big Levi. I thought you might want to show the nation all praises to the Most High. All right, so that's a depiction, one of our brethren, a sister, okay, a warrior sister. All right, and then the lightning strike. So those are depiction of our brethren that are in the fourth, fifth, whatever dimension they are, or angels. They are doing those things out there. There is a war going on. We may not be able to see it, but it is going on. Okay, a fierce sister over there. All right, and then a fierce brother. Okay, there are some great stuff over there, great testimony, members only things you can only see. Okay, check it out. That's the Ezekiel wheel. A sister come with these things about how Ezekiel was looking a wheel within a wheel. Okay, a giant wheel. Is that, you know, Ezekiel right there looking a wheel within a wheel. And the sister said this is Ezekiel right there looking at the planet Saturn, because that's how the prophet used to dress. Okay, capes and, you know, gauntlet and things, pentacle in the back, and a wheel within a wheel. That's Ezekiel watching this. All right, this is the creature that he saw, the head of a lion, wings, fire, angel. That's what Ezekiel saw. Okay. All right, all those things, it is good to check them out and check the community posts, and then spend some time, read them, positive images of our family, you know, a great depiction of our people, give a positive vibe, you know, and let the nation know that we are going back to those things. We're all going back to them. It's just like people don't want to leave us alone, and we usually have this thing. Testimony by our sister, okay, meditation, okay, that's the suit. The suit is in you. You can actually get this suit out. You know, you can, through meditation, you can get this thing out of you. You can use it, all right? Fear of the Gentiles and all that. But anyway, if you ever found something like this, beloved, bring it to me. Keep the so-called, quote-unquote, meteorite, you know, send it to us. The black judge is in the midst, beloved. Let us keep on moving.
A Beirut bank burns. Several dozen people in Lebanon attacked banks on Thursday and blocked roads. They're protesting against the informal restrictions on cash withdrawals in place for years of financial crisis that prevent Lebanese from getting their hands on their own savings. The crisis has slashed the value of the Lebanese pound by more than 98% since 2019. Protester Rami Ghandour says everyone should be up in arms.
What are you Lebanese people waiting for to go down and take your rights from this mafia of thieves that's ruling? Where are the human rights? There is no electricity, no water, nothing at all in this country. Don't they feel us while they're sitting in their palaces? They have no feelings for the people. They see us as sheep. We won't stay silent about our life's worth.
At least 6 banks were targeted as the currency hit a new record low value on Thursday. That's according to Depositors Outcry, a lobby representing people with money stuck in the banks. Depositors lacking cash to pay for basics, food, bills, even healthcare, are seeking access to their funds through lawsuits, or sometimes by force.
Okay, they just get, this woman have a gun, she just enter the bank and demand her money. The mighty one is destroying their financial economic system, and as some of you may already know, Lebanon has, the so-called Lebanese own 90% of Haiti's wealth. Okay, so that's why this thing is going on over there in Lebanon. So this woman just entered this bank with a freaking gun and say, everybody get down, give me my mother loving money. Because those people, they lack their money in there. That's their collapse. That's their system collapsing. Okay, our system are not collapsing. Well, we don't have a system. But them over there, their food is very expensive. I believe a loaf of bread is $10 or $15 over there. It's crazy, man. And there is nothing they can do about it. Every time they try to do something, the money keep dropping. So now when people need money, they can find it, they burn down those banks. Okay, this is 83 versus 83, man.
Staged holdups.
Okay, so everybody
the Lebanese
get down.
pound was changing hands at around £80,000 to the dollar on Thursday, dropping from £70,000 just 2 days earlier. Lebanon's central bank, which has struggled to manage the crisis, did not respond to a request for comment on why the pound had crashed and what it was
because the
doing.
people cannot get the money out. What it is, beloved, they don't want to tell the world, especially the people that they had deceived, that the system crashed a very long time ago. People are waiting for an announcement like they did in 2008, like, okay, we are officially in a recession. They won't do that. They won't do that, because what happened is the reason why most of people cannot finding out we're in a recession, because they've been used to the idea of their leaders coming and tell them, and they are waiting. They see things are bad, but as long as the leader don't say anything, things are good.
To address the issue, Pascal Rassi said the banks were the criminals.
Some people were millionaires in dollars, but don't have a penny in their pockets because the banks stole everything.
Okay, so now you're talking about the elites now. You're talking about how the elites got strict. If you're a millionaire, you are an elite. Now you got elite in this country, you have millions of dollars, and then the other so-called elites swagger jack that money and steal everything, and then they left. You know, they left, and a lot of those guys are over here. You know, they are blended, they're moving to our community, buying home, and then making themselves look like they are poor just like us. But when in fact they are thieves, they destroy the place that they were, and then they come here, they will try to do the same thing. But then again, there is no escape from the Father of creation. He is judging the entire world. There is no way you can escape this, okay? Let's listen to what this dude say again, all right?
The issue. Pascal Rassi said the banks were the criminals.
Some people were millionaires in dollars, but don't have a penny in their pockets because the banks stole everything and are benefiting from the corrupt state system and judiciary to hide this crime in plain daylight.
Yes, because they have money. You cannot prosecute them, you know? In every country, beloved. You cannot prosecute the king or the kings, the queens, or the nobles. You can't because they have money. What you gonna do, bad boys? There's nothing you can do about it, all right? Crazy.
The Office of Lebanon's Prime Minister said work was ongoing to improve financial conditions.
That's what they've been
Lebanon
saying.
made a first step towards securing an International Monetary Fund bailout in April 2022. But nearly a year later has failed to carry out the reforms.
They had the money, they stole it. A Peugeot, one of my favorite cars. Peugeot over there. You know, the Lebanese, they speak French too. So
Needed to finalize it.
Or Lebanon. Or Liban. So yeah, you can see the system of crashing, man. Let's take a little bit of that earthquake. Okay. Got this, man. Is it this building? It looked like it's this building that's going to fall. Is it? I'm betting on that building over there. Oh, it's already falling on the back. Okay. Kids got hurt. Elderlies got hurt. Oh, there is a video. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, let me see if I can find it. What was the name again? Entire Turkish football team die. Okay. Entire high school football team die in Turkey earthquake. Oh, here we go. That's what happened. 24 students die, and the whole thing killed them. The whole hotel collapsed.
Yes, let's flesh out first of all tonight, Jackie, those figures for.
And what's the name of this fellow? You know, Mr. Alex Thompson. Mr. Thompson, Alex, thank you.
People suspected, pardon me, of being involved in substandard blocks of flats. The Justice Minister said today they have a list of 131 such people. They've already called in 113 for questioning. This was the scene today at Istanbul airport. Two gentlemen being rather politely invited by the police to go and help with their inquiries. They complied. One of them was later quoted as saying he didn't know why the building he'd been involved in constructing had fallen down and collapsed, and
well, they're supposed to, because it's the mighty one bringing them down. That has nothing to do with construction and corruption. You people always want to make it seem like, hey, we're doing something, we do a certain job. Those guys caused this. It's human error. It's not human error. Get out of here.
Convey the enormity of what's happened here. One way perhaps of trying to do that is to concentrate on one discrete group of lives, and it turned out to be absolutely the wrong time in the wrong place.
Okay, so you got this team right here, and there's a reason why let me enlarge this so the people can see clearly. There's a reason why I keep seeing the Phillies Cowboys. Why I keep seeing the word Cowboys. The other video had the Cowboys in it, and this one. What's going on here? Is the Most High coming for the Cowboys out there? But anyway, so you can see the whole place here, and there's a reason why most of them have numbers and things around them, you know, letters and colors. For instance, let us go through the whole thing. Let me count how many people that are here. We just doing things. All right. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 people. Okay, now we got 17. Then again, 1 plus 7 equal 8. New beginning. You got number 3 here, number 1 here, Michael and the Miss right here. Perfect. You know, you got the minus and the plus. 2. Can't see this girl number. I got 14 here. Michael, of course, 1 plus 4, 5. The microcosm, new beginning, number 8. The microcosm again. You know, the 12 tribe, the 4 corner of the earth, and of course, number 6, the number of sin of men. And all of those things, if you even add all of them together, they will give you a number. You know, anybody in the chart can do this in the comment board. It will give you a specific single number. It has to be, okay? All of them, every single person in this picture is no more, man. You know, that's what happened. You murdered our women, our children, our girls, and that's what the Mighty One did to them. Because you did the same thing to us, you know? This is a tragic thing right here, man.
They'd all gone to bed elated. They just won the match. Life was good. The girls and boys volleyball teams from Famagusta in Turkish Cyprus. And then, just after 4 a.m., hurled from the sleep in their 10-story hotel into this.
This is what left. So you mean to tell me, look at this prestige hotel right there, okay? I see. Oh, Isaiah's? Is that what that is? Isaiah Hotel. Didn't we just last time? Let me see this. 2 weeks ago. Didn't we just had a message from Isaiah? From the last Esau's Trouble that we did, there was a fellow, his name was Isaiah. They're talking about. Oh, is that what that is? Are we right in there? No. What happened to Isaiah? We had a video. There was a dude named Isaiah. His name. Okay, and again, yes, that's the thing. You need to check those. Those are testimony. People are seeing beasts and stuff in their dream. You know. Okay, where is it? It should be here. I should stop this and look for it. But some of you will remember. There's a dude. It's a bunch of. Was it this one?
First, they.
Dr. John Campbell. Okay, Obadiah. I don't think it. Yeah, was it? Oh, those are the 5 officers. I think it's the other Esau's Trouble video. I believe it was this one, Popcorn. Oops. Popcorn or Passover? Yeah, was it Isaiah right there? Man, let me see this. Oh, I don't think I can. Oh, man. All right, let me try anyway. All right, so I don't know. I just find this beat. I don't even think it will record. Most likely it won't, but anyway, if it does it, I don't know. Because I haven't tried this new system. Let me see if it will pick up. Oh, fine. Okay. Yeah, but I can't remember which. Okay, is that what that is over there? Yes, I think it is. Yeah, Isaiah Nunes. Isaiah Nunez. Yes, let's watch this. 3 teenagers, Daniel, Isaiah, and then this 16-year-old. We don't know the name, but we'll take the number. Daniel 12:1. We know who's in the mix. Isaiah, one of the greatest prophet of the Bible. He's in the mix. 16:1 plus 6. You know what to do. All right, it's all over, Bridge. Okay, let's keep on moving.
For the deadly shooting at a fast.
As you can see, they are teenagers. Okay. Which when you look at the picture right here, those are all teenagers. And the name of the hotel is Isaiah, which is another word, Isaiah. It's just Arabic or Muslim way of saying Isaiah. Okay, Isaiah. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 stars. You already know the 4 element, the 4 angels, the 4 quarter of the earth. Let's watch the one that we did. This was published 3 weeks ago. We don't have January 26. All right, January 26. All right, we published this, and let's see what happened here.
Food restaurant parking lot on Friday across from Pascal High School. After a warrant was issued and a search, 17-year-old Isaiah Nunez was arrested Monday. On Saturday, a day after the shooting, police arrested 17-year-old Daniel Reed. A third suspect, a 16-year-old boy, was also arrested Saturday.
Well, obviously they're acquaintances for being together.
The arrest affidavit says a total of 5 people involved in the shooting arrived in 2 vehicles at the Whataburger on Friday.
Do we have 17 verse? Cry yet, saying, thus saith the Lord of hosts, my cities through prosperity shall yet be spread abroad, and the Lord shall yet comfort Zion, and shall yet choose Jerusalem. You can't make. Okay, Zechariah, and then the other boy was Isaiah. Is that what that is? That's Zechariah. The Messiah is grand. You can. We may have to read the whole thing, but you can go ahead and in gladness sticking. Their name right here. If you go to Daniel 12:1, okay, you go to Isaiah. How old was Isaiah?
Was also arrested Saturday.
Well, obviously they're acquaintances for being together.
The arrest a day after the shooting, police arrested 17-year-old Daniel Reed. A third suspect, a 16-year-old boy, was also arrested Saturday.
Okay, Isaiah 16. Can we get Isaiah 16? We got the message, but just to be safe, let's check. Let's check Isaiah 16. Let me see what the story is about. Send ye the lamb of the ruler of the land from Selah to the wilderness unto the mount of the daughter of Zion. We may have to read the whole thing, but you can go ahead and in gladness taking away and joy for the plenty field, Heshbon. Okay, for it shall be that a wandering bird cast out of the nest, so the daughters of Moab shall be in the fords of Ammon. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can read this, because I see the name Moab here. Okay, Isaiah 16. Send ye the lamb of the wool of. So anyway, they are. Oh yeah, they are cleaning the outside, and see if I can reduce the noise. They are really cleaning the pressure cleaning outside. So anyway, the hotel over there is Isaiah's. Okay. And the hotel is this pristine hotel, well built, nice, and the earthquake happened and everything just collapsed. And now they're trying to say, oh, you people did not put enough proper high quality materials in this. This is your fault. That's not what that is.
Hurled from the sleep in their 10-story hotel.
Okay, and then the hotel was 10-story. All right, 10-story.
Into this, the dead of night.
Kapıya doğru koşmaya çalıştım çocuklara gitmek için. Koşamadım. Bir şey çarptı yüzüme ve düştüm. Bayıldım sanırım. Devamını hatırlamıyorum çünkü. Kendime geldiğimde bir sürü toz vardı. Böyle bir değişik karanlık bir ortamdı. Kalkmaya çalıştım, kalkamadım. Üzerimde bir şey vardı sağ tarafımda. Üstümde tavan vardı.
Ezra Osbergman, the only teacher to get out of here alive. 3 other parents made it. Just 4 of 39 pupils, teachers and parents survived. Every single one of the 24 students killed.
Okay, 24, they all died, no more, man, you know? 12 from each portion. They all no more. The story of the hotel is 10 story, of course. 10 Michael and the Miss had 4 stars on it. And let me see. Whoops. And the boys, is that Kyle? Whatever. It seems like, anyway, so that's the hotel. 4 stars. Is it 5 star or 4 star? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stars. The news is, of course,
Koşmaya çalıştım çocuklara gitmek için.
Ezra, Osberg, men, all that stuff. It's everything connected. Let's keep on moving. We watch the Swagger Jack this bank, and they go for Turkey again.
Iskenderun's gravediggers must work quickly. The noise from the heavy machinery disturbs what is normally a peaceful place. Makbule Arslan waits with her surviving family for the bodies of one of her sons, his wife, and their 3 children.
They killed my son because they didn't send a crane to do the rescue. Did my son have nothing to give this state? Didn't he serve them? He was the best mathematics teacher in Hatay. How could their conscience accept this after all of his service?
While survivors contend and pray by the freshly dug graves of their loved ones, not all of the dead have been identified. So they're buried here. It's respectfully done, but there's little ceremony and no mourners, and sometimes not much left to bury. The victim is now a number. DNA samples have been taken if anyone comes looking in the future. Only the dead who've been identified are counted in the official death toll. Some estimates are that the identity of around half those killed in Monday's earthquakes is unknown.
The manager here at the cemetery tells us these plots, all the way up to the fence, would take about 4 years to be filled up. It'll be full here now in 3 to 4 days.
From the distraught survivors, a complaint we've heard regularly this past week, that the government's rescue effort has been too slow.
You are tyrants. You have no conscience. You took my 5 kids. How could you let a whole family disappear because of a crane? They are still under the rubble for 7 days now. Even if they got wounded by the quake, they are already dead now. You killed them.
Turkey's president has admitted failings in the initial response to the earthquake. Recep Tayyip Erdogan says the rebuilding will start within weeks. The frustration here is, why did those buildings collapse in the first place? Bernard Smith, Al Jazeera, Iskenderun.
Again, as you can see, the so-called 83 will never release the true numbers, okay? They never release, they can't release it, okay? Something like that or too hard, I'm not going to play it, to watch, this is way too bad, all right? Huge mass grave, quake victim, and they're not talking about this. The mainstream media is not showing these things because they don't want to let the people know that, hey, this thing is really bad. They won't just say, hey, man, just enjoy your Super Bowl. Rihanna did something, and our people were all over that. Go talk about this thing. But don't watch this. Let's take a little bit of that turkey stuff. I'm going to cut this turkey a little by little. Okay? All right? They can't breathe this thing. And some of this thing is poison, okay? This is the aftershock. Okay, they are praying God. They are praying.
ilahe illallah. La ilahe illallah. La ilahe illallah.
Crazy times, right?
Hala sallanıyoruz. Hala sallanıyoruz ve yıkılıyor şu anda. Hala sallanıyoruz.
This is the aftershock, man. All right, we're good with that piece of turkey. Let's keep on moving, beloved. Whoops.
Stealing out of sheer desperation after a devastating earthquake is something Cesar Sonmez can empathize with. He's been living in a tent with his family after his home was damaged. The shoe store owner estimates nearly 7,000 pairs of shoes were stolen. His pleas to the looters to only take what they needed were ignored, yet he speaks with an aura of calm.
We have so many brothers who have died. I live with the pain inside of me. I'm ready to do whatever I can. I have no other option but to be calm. This is in our culture as a country. We can understand people.
The commercial district in the ancient city of Antakya was deserted on Sunday. But for business owners...
Yeah, well, some people say Antioch, okay, but whatever city that is, they are under judgment, and those people they are stealing, they are rioting, okay, they are doing all this nonsense, and nobody say, oh, look at those thugs looting this place, you know, nobody saying anything.
And employees salvaging what they could by the handful, often endangering themselves by entering the hulks of structurally unsound buildings. Many are homeless and in mourning. Everyone seems to know not just one, but dozens of people who have died.
Okay, not just one, dozens. All right, dozens of people. And they want to say, oh, 33,000. No more. 33,000 is 33,000 they can identify. Okay, the loved one say, that's my wife, that's my husband, that's my daughter, that's my son. Those are my offspring, those are my siblings, those are my family, those are my friends. But those pile that you have over there, I don't know those people. Then they are not identified.
When I see other shops, I thank God. Other places are worse as people have lost their lives. We can fix our businesses and continue. May God help everyone.
Thousands of trucks full of humanitarian aid have been dispatched to the southern provinces. There have been some instances of that aid being stolen. 57 people.
And that's what, quote unquote, 83 are really showing you. They are showing you the true color. Okay, they are showing you the true color. Okay, they are, oh boy. All right. They are showing you their true color, because once they become poor, once the opportunity is not arising anymore, they'll just kill each other. They'll just suck on each other. The moment they cannot find us anymore, those vampires will just eat other vampires. That's what they are doing. That's what they've been doing, you know, before they caught up with us.
Have been arrested, according to the Ministry of Justice. President Erdogan says looters, anyone who engages in corruption or capitalizes on this catastrophe, will be punished. And
that's what you people do. It's all lies. You've been doing this for a long time. Didn't the so-called the Clinton make billions on Haiti, quote unquote earthquake? Did the so-called Haitian ever receive a penny out of that? You see, beloved, this thing that happened in Turkey is 10 times worse than what happened in Haiti. But the media don't make it like that. You don't hear, oh, donation for Turkey, donation, give. Have all black, not Samuel L. Jackson, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, have them over there and saying speech and stuff like that. Nope.
This is why he declared a 3-month state of emergency in the earthquake zone. Now the people here say they expect the government to honor its pledges, to rebuild their diverse city, and hope aid will be distributed equally.
We are living together like brothers and sisters. This is a city of civilizations. We are used to living like this, and we don't want the government to discriminate with regards to the situation.
People are being asked to evacuate, but those we spoke to say with so many people they know still buried beneath the rubble, they can't leave just yet.
Exactly.
Natasha Ganane, Al Jazeera, Antakya.
They can't. Okay, they have love. Look at the city, man. Look at the back. Look at this. The whole thing is destroyed. And then people like, hey, leave the city, make us look good. Because 83 is always about making himself look good. They don't care about, as long as we look good in front of everybody else, situation can be bad. We don't care. Okay? And this thing is really, really, really bad, man. And they are telling the people, okay, well, leave. Leave where, man? If I leave, where do you want me to go? My mom, my dad, my son, my daughter, my family, my sibling, my friends are missing, man. Where am I going to go? Well, that's what it is when it comes to 83. All right?
That could change. We've got...
this is a wildfire over there in Florida, and they don't talk about it. They don't talk about it. Let me just go ahead and go for the minute. Is that what that is? Let's take a minute out of it because they don't talk about that at all.
And welcome back to Live Now from Fox. You did see earlier we've been covering this Osceola County fire in Florida. A massive fire. You can actually see behind the gentleman talking here, but crews are giving an update. I want to dip into that real quick and get the latest on that massive fire in Osceola County, Florida. Take a listen.
Currently, those are still on fire. We've set up a ladder truck and several ground monitors to attack the fire. We've slowed the forward progress of that fire, but due to the area it's consuming and the product, it's just given us a lot of challenges. So that's why you'll see the large fire and the column of smoke. We've requested the Orange County hazmat team as well as the Osceola County hazmat team that is operating with them, and they're doing air monitoring downrange from the fire, and currently we've got remote monitoring set up and we're not getting any signal that would cause us to call for an evacuation. That could change. We've got Osceola County Emergency Management that is here with us, and if there is an evacuation that would be called for, it would be mainly due to the smoke and carbon monoxide off of that fire. Right now, we've got 2 alarms worth of equipment that's operating, and there have been no firefighter injuries, no civilian injuries as of yet.
At this point, do we know what caused the fire?
We do not know what the cause of the fire is. That'll be under investigation as soon as we get the fire under control.
Yeah, they never know the causes. So we don't know the cause of.
No, there was nothing in the
and we will investigate and get back right with you. You never heard of those guys, just like Superior, Colorado wildfire. Okay, that was like over a year ago. Till now, they never tell us what's going. Let me check. They could have something. Okay, upload date 2 months ago, 11 months after the most devastating wildfire in Colorado. Okay, they never give any update. They never said what happened. They never said what really happened. They just say there was a wildfire. We will investigate and get right back with you, to you. And then it's been a year, 2 years. We don't know anything. All right.
Now to that breaking news from Alabama. A military helicopter belonging to the Tennessee National Guard plunging out of the sky near Huntsville. There were no survivors. ABC's Victor Okenda with the disturbing images and the details just coming in.
Tonight, a Black Hawk helicopter from the Tennessee National Guard crashing near Huntsville, Alabama during a training exercise. 2 guardsmen on board killed.
It's crazy.
Security video capturing
Look at the helicopter. It's being pulled down. Okay, the helicopter is being pulled down. All right. Okay.
Security video capturing the moment the helicopter plunges to the ground. A black cloud of smoke in the distance. Plumes rising near Highway 53.
Hope everybody all right. Hopefully he ain't hit no cars or nothing like that.
First responders finding no survivors and the chopper engulfed in flames.
Saw the helicopter go over our head and bam! I just hollered, my Lord, my God, because nobody could have survived that.
Authorities in Alabama say that they are now securing the crash scene. It's
yes, Mr. Victor Oquendo. Not quite sure what Oquendo means, but Victoria. All right, Victor.
Clear what led to the crash, but we do know that it was bright and sunny when that Black Hawk went down.
Okay, so bright and sunny. You mean it wasn't the weather? Was it the sun? We know what it was, but they don't want to say it. But anyway.
Victor Oquendo, thank you.
All right, so let's keep on moving.
We are following some breaking news tonight. There has been a shooting at a mall in El Paso, Texas. Right now, we know at least one person has been killed and at least 3 more people have been injured. Police say at least 1 suspect is in custody. We will stay on top of the story.
Hi, everyone. George.
We'll stay on top of the story. 15 seconds, and then they give you another 15 seconds of the same dude telling you to, hey, subscribe to our channel. Yeah, whatever, man.
There was an earthquake of magnitude.
Okay, let me just mute this because it has music in it. So anyway, after Turkey, let this play. After Turkey, now Romania, strong earthquake shakes the Balkans, okay? That's in Romania over there. The entire place is shaking. And they had an earthquake recently, yesterday, in Haiti too, in the coast of Haiti. It hit the coast, it hit the sea, just shake a little. All right, this is terrible over there, man. Terrible. Let's take a little bit of that turkey over there. All right, look at the house, man. Look at this. Okay, ooh. Okay, this thing just crushed you, man. If you were under that, you're crushed. You can hear the sorrow, the cries, the screams. All right, the sirens. You can hear all of it. This is terribly bad. Look at the buildings. Those are well-built buildings with elevators, I'm assuming. Is it this one? It looks like, oh, that was very nasty. You see this? That's the aftershock. Oh, man.
Allah'ım sen koru ya Rabbim. Allah'ım sen koru Allah'ım. Ortaya geçin ortaya. Bina dibinde durmayın, bina dibinde.
Okay, this one just
Yapma, sakin. Yapmayın
All right, so take this one right here.
Which is pretty ominous, I think, for all of us.
All right, let's go to the
out of East Lansing, Michigan, where the campus of Michigan State University is now the site of America's latest mass shooting.
3 people are dead and 5 are injured, and we have just learned the suspected gunman is also dead. The terror unfolded this evening as police say a lone gunman opened fire on students across campus. The university is located about an hour and a half west of Detroit and an hour east of Grand Rapids.
Yeah, I believe that guy left a letter. Let me see. Michigan State University. You know what? Let me type it. I don't want to say it. Michigan. All right. Okay, that's those are the victims. Let's see what's going on here.
This morning, another U.S. college town grieving after the nation's latest mass shooting. Michigan State University announcing sophomore Brian Fraser, junior Ariel Anderson, and junior Alexandria Verner were all killed when a gunman.
Okay, Alexandria. So, of course, we know who's in the midst, of course.
An open fire on campus Monday night.
We would like to honor her.
Verner honored late Tuesday at a vigil in her hometown, Clawson, Michigan. Her former high school principal describing.
Okay, this is Alexandria, okay, wearing the number 10, and Klaus wearing the number 12. You can't make this up, okay? Alexandria, let me get this right.
Her former high school principal describing her as an exemplary young person.
You try to surround yourself with people that make you feel good as a human being. And that's what Al did to everyone.
In a statement, Anderson's family saying in part the aspiring surgeon was passionate about helping her.
And her name is Ariel. Of course, Ariel, the most famous mermaid out there. Ariel, and anytime they're talking about mermaid, they're talking about Atlantean, they're talking about Atlantis, they're talking about Eden, step number 1. So, yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Friends and family, assisting children and serving people. Fraser was president of MSU's Phi Delta.
And of course, Ariel is the name of one of those guardian angel, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me.
The Theta chapter, the fraternity calling him a great friend to his Phi Delta brothers.
I think all of us are numb to the whole situation. We have lived this our entire lives.
5 other students remain hospitalized. This fraternity surveillance video shared with NBC News appears to show the suspected shooter, Anthony Dwayne McCrae, in the massacre's aftermath. McCrae's father telling NBC News his son became reclusive, evil, and mean after his mother died 2 years ago. But still, no official motive. More than 600 miles away, police...
So that's the father? Why would they use this mugshot of him, man? They could have... Is it the father? Well, why do they use that? They could have used the dude. They could have an interview with him. He could have go out there and say the typical Negro apologize. They literally tell, like father, like son. He was a criminal, so there's his son.
More than 600 miles away, police in Ewing, New Jersey say after McCrae shot and killed himself, authorities found a note in his pocket that indicated a threat to...
Okay, is it the dude? Is that him or his father? I'm very confused there. This is, what the hell is that?
Show the suspected shooter, Anthony Dwayne McCrae, in the massacre's aftermath. McCrae's father telling NBC News his...
Okay, is it the father or is it McCrae? Why you say McCrae father and you show this dude? Is McCrae... You know what? Let me just watch the whole thing. I'm very confused.
Son became reclusive, evil, and mean after his mother died 2 years ago. But still, no official motive. More than 600 miles away, police in Ewing, New Jersey say after McCrae shot and killed himself, authorities found a note in his pocket that indicated a threat to that community, prompting schools there to shut down Tuesday, although no threat was found. Back at Michigan State, the latest gun violence to stun the country, prompting some parents to come pick up their children from school.
The minute we saw her, the tears started and we just hugged and held each other. Because there are kids that, parents that can't do that today because of this senseless stuff that goes on.
Jesse,
Yeah, there's a lot here. I don't know. Was this dude the one who did it or that was his father? What the hell is going on? This guy looked like a student with a backpack on.
The suspected shooter, Anthony Dwayne McCrae, in the massacre.
Let me see if it's him. Michigan shooter, Anthony Dwayne McCrae. Is that what that is? McRae? Okay, that is the dude. That's the dude that did the shooting. And why they mention his father and then they show him? Why? Why would you people do this? Confusing the hell out of people. Ah, man. Noms is so freaking confusing, man. Okay, that's That's Anthony Dwayne. He's the fellow that did this shooting, so to speak. All right. There are a couple stuff that I saw, but I didn't say anything because I wanted to get more info. Now let's say them.
Aftermath. McCrae's father telling NBC News his son became reclusive, evil, and mean after his mother died 2 years ago. But still, no official motive. More than 600 miles away, police in Ewing, New Jersey say...
Okay, so for instance, more than 600 miles away, this cop car right here, police hearing, if you look, it's 622. All right, you know, let me enlarge this so that people can do their thing. 622. Single digit or double digit, you know what that is. You know who indeed is in the midst. All right, let's keep on moving a little bit.
After McCrae shot and killed himself, authorities found a note in his pocket that indicated a threat to that community, prompting schools there to shut down Tuesday.
Okay, the Eagles. Okay, Fisher. Okay, the Fisher is going to become the hunter. An eagle is a hunter, predator. It's a predator animal, okay? A hunter. The eagle hunt and then kill. The fisher gonna go home and they're gonna come the predator, the hunter. Okay? All right.
Although no threat was found.
Again, the Ewing High School 900, number 9.
Back at Michigan State, the latest gun violence to stun the country, prompting some parents to...
See, this is the problem I'm having with those people. Anytime something like that happen and they come up with this, we are stronger than this act of hatred. We are family. Be there for each other. Rest in peace to those innocent souls. This must not define us, but it must inspire us because something need to change. We are Spartan. They always come back with the we stronger. Michigan strong. We strong. No, you're not. You know, you're not. You people never sit down and say, wait a minute, why this thing happen? There's something going on here. But anyway, we watched the whole thing. It's already 2 hours, man. I'm about to begin the prayer. All right, let's get this right quick. I'm done with the whole turkey thing. And let's go ahead right fast.
There are reports that this afternoon, the U.S. military shot down another unidentified object, this time over Lake Huron. It's the 4th one to have been downed after entering North American airspace in just the past 2 weeks. Meanwhile, in the wilds of Yukon, Canadian recovery teams are searching for the wreckage of the unidentified object that was shot down yesterday. And the U.S. military is still combing Alaskan waters for debris from Friday's shoot-down. So far, there are few details about any of these aerial objects. U.S. and Canadian leaders have offered varied descriptions.
We have no further details about the object at this time, other than it appears to be a small cylindrical object.
Until they get that comprehensive analysis, however, we have to look at each balloon individually and see what
Friday
this
and Saturday night?
They believe they were, yes, but much smaller
Spy
than
from China.
than
Get out of here. First of all, you cannot shoot the so-called chariots, okay? You can't shoot them because they are extra-dimensional. The technology far beyond anything you could possibly ever imagine. You cannot shoot them down. So, bunch of lies.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. It has happened again today. Another aerial object was shot down by U.S. warplanes amid
Another lies.
News Nation's D.C. bureau chief Mike Vaquera. This was going down.
All right, Mike. Let's see what's going on here with Mike.
You guys, this is bad. It's the stunning moment a TV reporter was arrested during a live broadcast.
Lay flat, please.
You guys, he's a national correspondent. You cannot do this.
News Nation's Evan Lambert was reporting live from a press conference by Ohio Governor Mike DeWine about the train crash that threatened to send toxic chemicals into the air.
You'll learn the latest. Nicole?
Police asked him to stop broadcasting while the governor was speaking, and he appears to comply. But moments later, cops confronted him. He was escorted out, and suddenly things turned ugly. He was forced to the floor and handcuffed.
Can you please loosen this because it hurts?
Lambert and other reporters protested as he was taken away in handcuffs.
It is literally my job to be there.
Watch your wall, watch your wall, watch your wall. What do you want to say to people watching this?
It's tough to do your job in America in 2023.
I spoke with News Nation's D.C. bureau chief, Mike Vaquera. This was going down in a gym.
He was just there reporting, and they tell him, hey, stop this thing. He stopped it, and then they arrested him. And he looked like a brother, but those people, they don't like, you come here too early. We have to set up, come up with the lie, and find a way to explain it. And we know the governor don't know what he's saying, so you cannot shoot this. Go out there, and when we're done, we'll call you. You say, all right, no problem. He left, and then after that, they arrested him.
Gymnasium where it can be echoey. Was Evan's voice booming over the governor's press conference?
That was after Evan had finished his live reporting. That was when the police decided to manhandle Evan and bring him out into the front hall, the vestibule there of the gymnasium, put him on the ground, on his stomach, handcuff him and take him out. People can look at the video and judge for themselves. They can listen to the audio and judge for themselves.
Lambert was charged with disorderly conduct and criminal trespassing.
How is that, again, 21 over there and 19 over there, how is that criminally, what? Disorderly conduct and criminally trespassing. You invite Yo, you invite the guy to come in, man. You invite reporters to come in and do this, and then you are yo. Oh man, whatever, man. Yo, let's watch this again.
Lambert was charged with disorderly conduct and criminal trespassing. Governor DeWine said the arrest should not have happened.
That was wrong. And it was nothing that I authorized, and certainly it would be something that I would not want to see happen.
Lambert was released on $750 bond 5 hours later. He spoke with Ashley Banfield.
No journalist expects to be arrested when you're doing your job.
You guys, this is bad.
All right. Excuse me, they're cleaning outside. It's quite loud. Again, beloved, they are cleaning. It's very loud, but yeah, man, like disorderly conduct, man. The guy's a reporter. He just came in, do a little report. You just literally mop up on top of the guy. You arrested him and you charge him. You made him pay. Come on, man. Crazy.
Teacher.
Now this is fellow John Campbell. I don't know why he's still alive, but internationals concern excess death. I'm not going to go into it. You know his channel. Go watch him. You know, it's showing you why the Western countries, Australia and all of that, they got this excess death in there, okay? Crazy things, man.
New at 11, California Highway Patrol has arrested a Sacramento man in connection with a deadly hit-and-run carjacking and police pursuit. Officials say 5 people were killed in the crash.
And this all happened last night around 5:30 p.m. on Highway 160 between Clarksburg and Freeport. CHP says 28-year-old Cameron Garcia was driving when he veered off the road and slammed into a tree. According to officials, everyone was thrown from the vehicle and all 5 passengers died at the scene. Investigators say no one in the SUV was wearing seatbelts. Neighbors ran to that scene to help. They say that victims were in their driveway, on the road, and in the brush, and they also saw the driver.
He didn't look injured at all, but he had his hands on his head and he was saying, no, no, no. He was really upset. He was looking at the bodies and then he walked away.
It was an extensive traffic collision. It was one of the worst I've ever seen. And I've been on for about 15 years now.
Is it Mark Levites or Mark Levitt? I can pronounce as Levites or Levitt. Thank you, Mr. Mark.
Close to 15 years.
Officer Mark Levitt said the driver did not stay on scene, and investigators say that Garcia carjacked a woman who had stopped to help. Neighbors say they saw it but didn't realize what was happening.
He came right at me. I had to actually back up a few feet and then he sped off. And at that time, I didn't know he carjacked the woman. We were just like, what are you doing? Yeah. So don't you see that there's a wreck here?
The CHP says Garcia fled to Elk Grove, where he got into a pursuit with officers. They eventually took him into custody and believe he might have been under the influence. Garcia faces several charges, including gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated and carjacking.
killed 5 people, man. 5 of your friends that were with you. Is that what that is? I don't know, man. 5 people are no more. Crazy things, and you know, it's already 11:33 a.m. I have to get the prayer ready. I didn't play this beat. Alrighty.